Hey guys, how's it going? Now, as Android users, we all love installing various launchers on our devices and customizing the whole feel. So, which are the best launchers to download on your Android device? Well, that's what this video is all about. This is one from Guiding Tech, and in today's video, I'll not be talking about the best launchers per se, but only the best customizable launchers for your Android device that you can download in 2021. Let's get started. Okay, so kicking things off, we have my favorite and my go-to recommendation, which is Nova Launcher. I think I've been using this since Android 2.3, and since then it's been my preferred choice of launcher, and for very good reasons too. Okay, so you can download the Play Store version and still enjoy a plethora of features in terms of customizability, such as changing the style of grids, adding custom gestures, changing the style of folders, using third-party icon packs, and whatnot. Nova also has seamless integration with Sesame for faster universal search. Now, add to that, you can join the Discord community to try out the latest beta builds that are supposedly better at working with Android's gesture navigation and have even more features. Next up, we have Ruthless Launcher, which was an app that was suggested by a ton of you guys in the previous video, and I have to say, I loved it. The launcher is super lightweight and yet is feature rich. You can change everything from fonts, icon shapes and sizes, app launch animations, custom grids, swipe gestures, and much more. There's also a smart unread that displays your topmost notification right in the glance widget. It also displays weather information as well as music track information, and you can skip tracks by double tapping the track. Now, before we move on, here's a word from our sponsors. Let's be honest, when you want to transfer big files over the network to your friends or even work colleagues, FTP isn't the most fastest way out there. I mean, it's slow, has a lot of network drops, and it's just not reliable enough. Instead, you can make use of Raysync, which makes use of UDP's transfer protocol, which is not only faster but also far more secure. In fact, as per their own testing, transfer speeds as compared to FTP can be increased over 100 times, and a maximum speed of even 1 Gbps can be achieved using Raysync. Now, using Raysync is super simple. Just add the recipient's address and send the files their way. The best part here is that the transfer performance is proportional to the bandwidth and has nothing to do with the transmission distance. And the packet loss rate has little impact as well. For instance, it takes only 7 minutes and 30 seconds for a 10 GB file to be transmitted from Beijing to New York, while the same via FTP would have taken a whopping 34 hours. Basically, if your work requires you to send very large files in GBs and even terabytes, Raysync is definitely a very good option. In fact, I've personally been using Raysync to share my anchorings with my editor, and the whole process has been super seamless. So go ahead and check it out from the links down below. Moving along, one of the more modern names to come and stand in the customizability section of launchers and actually go head to head with Nova Launcher has been Hyperion Launcher. Now, Hyperion offers pretty much the same smoothness that of Nova Launcher, along with some cool animations and a ton of features. You get folder, cover, gestures, easy icon selection, integration with Google Home Feed, multiple accent colors, custom docks, and even the ability to change the font. Now, this video is all about customizability, and this list would not be complete without mentioning Total Launcher. See, there's a reason why Total Launcher is down below on this list, and I'll get to that. But as far as customizability goes, nothing even comes close to the kind of features that Total Launcher offers. I mean, seriously, it's a platform that allows you to make the launcher work in any way you want. You start off with a standard dial in front of you with a contacts page and an app drawer below it. But just dig a bit deeper into the settings and you can change pretty much everything and customize stuff the way you want. The only issue here is that there's a massive, and I mean a massive learning curve to the Total Launcher. Now, there are plenty of guides out there on how to set up your home screen using Total Launcher, and I would strongly suggest you to actually go through a guide first rather than diving deep into Total Launcher on your own. See, once you have understood the basics, you can obviously customize things on your own as per your liking. Okay, so the last time we did this video, I picked CPL over Launcher, and a lot of you guys were pretty unhappy with that. See, I had good reasons for that, which is that Launcher at that time of shooting the best customizable launchers was a deprecated project. So there was no point in recommending it to you guys. However, development has been picked up once again and I have no issues in recommending Launcher once again. Launcher takes the Google Pixel launcher as a base and then adds a whole lot of customizability to it. You can customize the dock, the home screen setup, various gestures, and a lot more. If you're looking for a launcher that offers a ton of features but does not require you to spend a lot of time learning it, Launcher is your best bet. And you can check out their XDA page for following all the latest development and downloading the latest version from their Telegram group. And well, that was it. As always, you can find the download links to all of the launchers that I talked about down in the description box. Also, if you feel like there's any other launcher that has amazing set of customizability features but should have been included in this list, make sure to comment down below and we'll take a look at that. Till then, this is Varun from Guiding Tech, and I'll see you in the next one.